Greetings, Eric Backer, the naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Now, here's an interesting one. 7 reasons why you may feel tired or spaced out when taking supplements or starting a new or a healthy diet. So, many times in the past, I've had people email me or contact me when I was in practice saying, I feel like crap, what have you done? These tablets don't work for me, or this diet's not working for me at all. You know, the advice you gave me is crap, or it's no good, or I'm feeling exhausted, I'm feeling spaced out, I'm not sleeping, I'm not doing this. Or now, let's go over some of the key reasons why that may happen. Some of these reasons may really stand out to you, and they'll make sense. Others, maybe not so, because you may not have heard of these reasons. But I'd say the first reason is impatience, because many people want something now. They don't want to wait even 5 minutes anymore for it. Have you noticed now, many people email you, and then they expect a reply within literally 10 minutes or half an hour. Otherwise, you'll get another email. Did you get my email? So impatience is a big thing today. Nobody wants to wait for anything anymore. Everything wants everything like yesterday. They don't even want to wait today to get it. So many people will order something online. They'll want to have it within an hour. I mean, it's unrealistic. But with your health, it takes a long time. It can take weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks for you to really improve. So the body works like that. The body doesn't work like Google. It doesn't work like an iPhone. Okay? You can't just swipe away depression. You can't just push a button and the bowels work all of a sudden. It doesn't work like that, guys. Okay? There's no tech when it comes to the cells inside. Okay? You can't speed things up. There's no let's download a new app for the body to make me poo better or make me love someone or some crap like this. It doesn't work like that. Nature takes her time. You can't hurry up summer. You can't push into fall really quick. One day it's pouring rain, one day the sun's shining, okay? Your body's the same. One day you've got an itchy bottom and the next day you haven't got an itchy bottom. I mean, that's life, isn't it? One day the neighbour's going to complain to you that your curry smells like someone died, and the next day someone's going to tell you that, your bacon sandwich smells amazing. That's what life's all about, okay? Differences. Things change constantly. Nature takes her time. Lots of things have been throwing things away again. Lots of things are thrown into the mix in life, have you noticed? This COVID-19 thing hit people like basically a baseball bat to the back of the head. Nobody expected it, and it happened. And we just have to live with it. Life is all about change. It's all about variety. Nothing stays the same. But also learning to be patient is a very powerful, tool for you when it comes to improving your health. So you have to be patient. The second point, many people take supplements on an empty stomach. They'll wake up in the morning, they'll take a handful of supplements, they'll have a cup of coffee to go with it, and then they'll feel like crap for an hour or so. It's not uncommon. I've had people take supplements with beer, with alcohol, with everything. I think I've mentioned before, I told one guy to drink more, so he thought I meant more beer, but in fact I meant more water. So you've got to spell things out. Supplements mostly are not taken on an empty stomach. Generally best to take with food. I've mentioned this many times. Probiotics should be taken with food, not before meals. Bacteria like to be with bacteria. They like to be part of the digestive process. So you're best to take most supplements in the middle of a meal, at the beginning or at the end. So multivitamins, for example, go well in the middle of a meal. You're working with food, you might as well put something in there that's going to really work with that food and be absorbed at the same time. No point taking something completely separate from a meal and swallowing it and expecting your body to really work with it. I'm not talking protein powders or juice drinks or things like that. I'm talking like supplements, hardcore supplements, okay, like proper supplements that mitigate responses in the body, that have effects on you. So they really should be taken with food. Certain types of supplements like vitamin C powders, for example, can be taken before meals or away from meals, but mostly think, I've got a supplement, I take it with the meal. That really lessens the ability of you to feel like sick or nauseous or whacked out of your mind or spaced out or things like that, because these things can happen. Many times when I did get feedback from someone that they felt like stoned off their face or something on a supplement, it's because they were taking 3 or 4 strong supplements away from food between meals. right? Now with Helicobacter pylori or a certain type of stomach infections, I have certainly protocols where I will use a supplement before a meal or between meals, but that's for a specific reason. Okay. The third one, you've cut back on your foods too much. So bigger people sometimes think if they cut all the food out, they're going to lose weight. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you can't just stop food all of a sudden and then cut your calorie intake down to say 500 or 1,000 calories a day. It doesn't work like that. You'll get spaced out, you'll get blood sugar issues, many things will happen. Losing weight, as I've always mentioned, losing weight, smaller plate, less food over a long period of time. Walking more, less food intake, makes sense. Less calories and more movement means less body size. I lost 12 pounds over the COVID break, mainly because I was up and down ladders painting. You can probably still see the paint on my lovely watch here. So lots of painting made me lose weight, being very active. So active, and the other thing I recommend for a lot of people is to be very careful with the socializing part when you do diet changes. So when you're going out and you're trying to make a new start, a fresh start, new diet, things like that, then you're going out with a bunch of friends, and then often to hell with it, I'll have that pint of beer, I'll have that couple of pieces of bread with my curry. You won't really think about what you're doing because you're out with friends. So sometimes it pays to pull back, talk to your friends about that. The fourth point, your diet change was quite drastic. This can make you really spaced out. Some people, for example, will take out all meat out of the diet completely and then just go vegan. I've seen people do this. I mean, you can't do that. You can't just stop completely a diet in its entirety and start an entire new diet up and not expect to get off scot-free. You will end up feeling disturbed. You feel tired, weak, sick. You could go through all kinds of different experiences. If you want to go from hardcore one diet to another, you got a little bit of soft core in between, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's got to be a period where you're taking your time to slowly integrate into the new diet. Now that can take 2 or 3 weeks. Remember what I said, the first point? Patience. If you're patient, you can easily go from one diet to another one seamlessly by just making small changes over many, many days, and you'll come out quite fine. Okay. And if you just jump head on into a new diet, don't expect to get off, without some type of punishment, because it will work. You'll feel pretty crappy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth point, you took too many supplements. Some people take 10, 20, 30 supplements. You don't need to take so many supplements. Any more than 3 or 4 is usually a waste of money, in my opinion. Taking pills for all ills is not going to create, any real benefit for you, and it could make you feel quite spaced out when you mix things together, right? In fact, some patients over the years improved so much from one thing that I did. I just basically told them to stop all the supplements they were taking for multiple years. And in several accounts, people have come back and said, "Oh my God, I feel so much better." And I said, "Well, you were spending thousands of dollars a month, and you're actually not spending the money. Of course you're feeling a lot better." No, my digestive system's, the diarrhea's gone and the insomnia's gone, and it was all from mixing too many supplements. So don't fall for that trick of seeing multiple practitioners and then end up on 10, 20, 30, sometimes 100 different supplements. I'm not joking. It's not really good. It's a bad move, both for the bank account side and also for your gut. It's a bad move, all right? Point number 6, too busy at the same time as doing diet or supplementary changes. Lifestyle too hectic, not taking enough time to smell the roses. Too much work, too much computer time. You can't do that. If you're going to make a diet or lifestyle change, particularly a lifestyle change in terms of healthy eating, and put some supplements in there, it's good for you to back off and slow down. An optimal time to make these changes is during the vacation, during your holiday, during your break, not when you're starting a brand new job. Let's just say you just got, you fired your old boss and you've got a brand new position. You're now an office manager, or you've got a really good position, and you're doing that at the same time as the diet change. It's not a good idea, okay? As soon after you get married, you're going to do a major change. Not a good idea. Think carefully about planning. Planning is a key thing, all right? Make a big difference. And the last one, you didn't tailor the diet or supplements to suit you. You just blindingly followed what someone else said. Now that's again not a good idea, because you may have been instructed by a physician, for example, to take, you know, XYZ supplement at the rate of 2 of them 3 times per day. Now you may find on day 1 you feel really sick after you've done that. So do you do it on day 2? Not really. You cut back, okay? You stop that supplement and you'll probably start again at the rate of maybe 1 supplement per day, 1 dose per day, and then see how the digestive system is. It's more conservative, okay? Don't always follow the advice of the physician if you feel sick. Report back immediately, cut the dosage back, and then slowly ramp it up. I never start people on maximum doses unless for very specific reasons. It's just like I would never put someone into a gym and expect them to do bench press of 300 pounds on the first week. I'd probably expect it after maybe a couple of years, all right? So the very first day they're there, they may not even pick up a bar, they're just picking up a broomstick and they're using that to get the motion, all right? If you get my point. So when you first start supplements, especially strong supplements, you don't take lots of them. You start very low dosage, and even 5 or 10% of what the doctor told you to take, and then especially if you're a sensitive person, and then gradually build up. That's going to stop you from getting spaced out and feeling sick, especially if you know you're sensitive, all right? I wrote about this extensively in Candida Crusher, about the 3 types of people: the normal people, the sensitive people, and the super sensitive people, the ultra sensitive. And you could be one of those 3, all right? Thanks for tuning in.